Hey everyone, happy Monday Runday. Sorry, starting up later today. Got a lot of technical issues up here that will hopefully be solved soon. Run some trains for a little bit, get started. Hey everyone, so let me catch up on some comments here. So all you guys in here, I got knocked out. Was first with the hourglass. Apologize for that, buddy. Rail fan Roger, good evening. Good evening. Artie, what's up, buddy? Hey, yeah, no problem, man. You're here in the show. Thank you so much for joining in. We got Dot. We have Gus. How's it going? Oh, God. A somber occasion. I have some good news at the end of the tunnel. You guys have to stay for that. I'll let you guys know the scoop soon. We'll run some trains first. What's been happening? Yeah, Artie, I'll bring you up to speed. Got some a couple of different things going on. Tiny Town, what's up? Brian Cahill, hello all. Good evening, Tiny Town. Rail fan Roger, he was at Strasbourg yesterday. I was. It was awesome. I'll let you guys know about that as well. Robert, how's it going? Hey, Florida Railroad, how's it going? Didn't see you in there, but I guess you're in here somewhere. Raylan, how's it going? Nathan Five Chime, what's going on, buddy? Hello from Delaware. Delaware's pretty cool. Oh, there you are, Florida Railroad Dog. How's it going? He said hello, T4. Yeah, because you guys are seeing comments a little bit before me. North Penn Steam, how's it going? All right, guys, so I'll slow these guys down a little bit. Woo. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Had a crazy Monday today. It was not a fun Monday at all. Until I got to the studio, of course. See you guys. I always look forward to the live stream. See if I can put her in reverse. We can get some smoke in action. Let's see. Bring her back a little bit. And there we go. Yeah. That's more like it. Sean, how's it going? Going to the Great Scale Train Show Saturday in Timonium. Yeah, I'll be there too. Let me know. If you send me a message on here, maybe we could meet up and walk around, film some layouts. It'd be really cool. But yeah, I've got this little Williams engine cooking with the Sooth smoke unit that everyone loves so much. This one's actually working pretty well. I was surprised, but probably with the new transformer setup with the Cab 1 remote, fully cranked up, it does great. Shoo. Heath, what's going on, buddy? How's it going? Jamie's in here as well. Awesome. Oh, yeah, the new office. Yeah, Jamie, everyone put together a new office. I'm sure you guys will see lots of videos of that. Be a lot of fun to see what's going on up there. But, yeah, let me turn off the smoke. Makes like that chirping noise. Shoo. All right, guys, how's it going? Spin this around. Get a better view. There we go. Hey, everyone. Nick from Mixed Crossing, if you guys are new. It's been a day. That's in the least. It's been a day, and I'm so glad to be here with you guys, sharing the live stream online and everything. It's just been one heck of a day. Yesterday was crazy. I was at Strasbourg from like 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning till about like 6:30 in the evening, and all to see this engine here, get some last views and all of that. But I got some crazy news with that too, and it's all rumor. I'm not exactly sure if it's true or not, but we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, guys, so got a couple more comments. Hey, David. Yeah, nice smoke. Yeah, man, these things are a pain when they break. The sooth, they call them like sooth smoke, like a little tube that it's like a vaporizer, not like the Lionel smokers that actually burn the stuff with it's a different style smoker for the Williams stuff, but it's a complete copy 6200 turbine, but it's a lot of fun. It's a nice little engine. David, I thought you were going to take apart the layout tonight. I wish I could. Honestly, I had so much stuff going on today. It was a crazy day, very crazy. But I actually had plans on doing that yesterday, and that got destroyed too because I came home from Strasbourg at around 7:30, and I fell asleep. Like I slept from like 7:30 at night till about 4 a.m. and then realized, I have to go to work, and I just laid in bed for 2 hours. It was not fun. But yeah, this week the layout is, I'm going to get into that in a second, but the layout's coming down. Sly Cat, how's it going? North Penn, yeah, these turbines are a lot of fun. They're inexpensive too. I mean, if you find a Williams turbine, they usually get for like $200 or so. They are stuck with that stock whistle. Let's see if I can get it to do it really quick. We get some power on the track. Give me a second. Oops. Put it in neutral for you. Hear that whistle. That's all you get. That's all you get for this Williams steam engine. It's got the same whistle for my 746 J class, but you can actually rip out the sound module because the tender is completely separate than the engine, so you could actually put a steam sounds tender in there, fit just fine. The screws made in line up because these way close to the Lionel, and you have a bell too. You can hit that. Who wants to do it? Yeah. Sounds like someone hitting like a metal pot with a hammer. So yeah, that's the Williams whistle and bell for you. For at least the 027 stuff that doesn't have the sound blast system in it, and their sound blast system sound really nice. I just haven't heard one yet for a steam engine, but they still make this engine. I recommend picking them up. They run really nice, and they have a DC motor in it, so you can really crank it down and make it crawl like we all like to see. We go a little bit further down. I missed a bunch of comments, guys. So JTG Model Railroading, how's it going? Did you ride the train? Which one? I didn't ride any of the trains yesterday. Actually, 611 was completely sold out, and 475 was empty. I was just rail fanning to catch it one last time with one of my friends, one of my rail fan buddies. Tiny Town, Model Railroaders version of vaping. Exactly. Yeah. Tiny Town. It's actually the same exact stuff, and the bottles of the juice for the Williams smoke units actually have a cancer label, inhalation cancer warning. It doesn't say California. It just says this product may cause cancer. So it's the same stuff in the vapes. It's propylene glycol, and it smells like fog machine juice or fog juice. So yeah, pretty crazy. We got RJ modding for us. Hey RJ, how's it going, buddy? Let's see. Hanging in there, Jamie. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm missing all these comments. Oh man, way too busy. Yeah, I'm extremely busy right now. Everything is just crazy. Trying to get everything together before the fall, because fall time is like insane. Like this October, I've got so much stuff planned out and so many things that are going on. It's going to be nuts. And same with the layout, which I'm going to get into. I gotta talk about the layout. That's actually the theme of this stream. And it's not all bad news. It's good stuff. I promise. You guys aren't going to cry and be upset. We're going to have trains next week. I promise. If I have to, if this isn't set up, I'm running trains on the living room floor with all kinds of switches and stuff. I'll run trains no matter what. 611 sold out. I wonder why. RJ was at Allen's. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm sure you guys had fun at his Halloween setup, so that's pretty cool. One of the display items attacked me. Oh, no. Nathan 5-chime. I use Williams engines for a museum display, and they work great. No sound and E-unit removed, forward only. That works. I've got some full-scale Williams stuff, and I would love to tear out the stock sound systems and put in a rail sounds system. Keep them conventional because you can get the whole card and stuff. I'm just not sure how well it'll work with their DC motor setup, but you can put a rail sound system in, and you can actually cut out their sound cards and put in the whole block. So this engine has a lot of space in the tender. Same with my E7s that are great. I'd love to put sound in those too. They're too nice not to have a good sounding whistle or horn. Same with this engine. Be a lot of fun. Come down and run the HO trains. Hey, if you want, go right ahead. You're welcome over always. Brendan's Trains, how's it going? Where was you around 12:30 yesterday? Uh-oh. I was at Strasbourg. I probably was down by the Amtrak tracks or driving from the Railfan Park to the platform to get lunch. Jerry, what's up, man? How's it going? Doc, man, I've been super busy as well, getting my truck ready for the truck show October 9th. Yeah, I saw a bunch of pictures on your community tab of the rig that you had. That was so cool, man. Those trucks are a lot of fun, especially hearing them all, all fired up and stuff. Van Doren Media, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Long time no see, man. I've been trying to catch up on all your guys' stuff, like pop in individually. It's kind of weird, but it's whatever. All right, guys, we were buffering for a second, so we're back now. Let's see. All right, let me go down a little bit further. I saw you on the Paradise camera. Yeah, that was fun. We were there for a long, long time, just hanging out. It was a lot of fun, and talking a lot of history, Civil War history and stuff like that. A buddy I was with, the Train Seekers, he's really into Civil War history, and it's a lot of fun to talk to those guys and learn about that stuff. I'll have to send you the pictures of the legs, Alan's camera, the footage of me walking into the platform. Oh, geez. Oh, geez, man. I passed out from the pain. Oh, my God. Let's see. A couple more comments in here. Robert, I have so much to tell you about what happened for me this week. Train-wise, if there's too much to type. Oh, man. I think you get, 200 characters or something. After the train, we get to the cafe. Yeah, 1832 is pretty nice now. The internet has been acting strange lately. No, honestly, software updates for the iPhone. Yeah, and just internet in general sucks up here, but we're getting through it. We are getting through it, but everything's been working decently lately, so can't jinx it too bad. So, guys, with the layout, I got to get into the layout. So, this is the last time you guys are going to see this layout style in action. And knock on wood, we're going to get it done this week before a bunch of things going on at the house this weekend, on top of train shows and all that stuff. But we are no, there's no RIP Monday or Runday. We're coming back. Randall, we're getting ready for the holiday rush here. in Thayer subdivision. Oh, geez. Pretty good uptick in traffic. Oh, man. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys. So, my dad's an engineer, and not a trained engineer, but he is a professional safety engineer, and he's a carpenter as well. He came over on Saturday with all of his tools and stuff, and he started measuring out the basement area, and we figured out that the basement has less usable space. The basement's actually a little bit larger by like a hair, but what happened was that we set up the track plan on the floor, and he liked the track plan a lot. He's like, man, this is really cool. I've got pictures of it for you guys. I actually started to film it before he came over, and he actually knocked on the door. I was filming down the basement, and he started pointing out a couple things. So the basement has three doors? Well, 2 doors and 1 entranceway. One is the entranceway from the hallway from the utility room, and it's all finished. It looks really nice, but the hallway to the open space, and there's the front door of the house, which is the basement, and the chimney's actually blocked in. The chimney's actually in front of me right now. It's that big wood facade that comes out, and it's all covered up. So the concern was that my dad looked at the basement and said, hey, you have a lot more space down here, but look at your usable space. So I'm like, okay. He's like, well, this door swings out here. The front door swings out here. So he's like, where are you putting this? And how do you get behind the layout? So those are the concerns he had. So we sat down there for about 5 hours, both crawling around on the floor, hooking up track like little kids again. And it was a lot of fun. That's the stuff we used to do with like my Thomas trains when we were kids. And my dad would join, say, hey, try putting this here and put this switch here and try that out. So it's just like, it brought me back to my childhood, putting trains together on the floor. So we set up the entire track plan. We realized that I'd have to turn the whole thing around. And if I put that layout in the basement, I wouldn't be able to access my windows, which is like a safety hazard because that's an exit basically out of the house. He recommended, hey, what you do is we're going to survey the attic and figure out what's going on. So we figured out that the left side where the yard is, I'll show you guys in a second, that is going to be extended 4 feet out and then 5 feet wide, which gives me enough space for the 054 turnout or turns. Then this side of the platform is getting an 8-inch bump out from the platform. So I can still open up this door, but it will be able to accommodate an 054 turn. Now the layout plan, I haven't written it down yet, the track plan, but we're going to do a double balloon loop with switches in the center, put a yard right in the center of the platform. My left loop will be the town area. The right side will be more industry and things like that, or switching, so I can access it, so I can actually reach over this platform. So the good thing is we're not leaving the attic, and the oh god, all non-load bearing walls must go. I wish it was that easy, right? That's what they do on HDTV. Oh, it's like I want an open concept attic. We could take this wall down, right? We could take that down. Not important at all. Like, I love seeing that on TV. We want an open concept room. Then they tear down the wall, and then 5 seconds later, they're like, this is a load-bearing wall. But yeah, a little tangent there. So we're going to build out to the desk almost. This will be coming over about right in here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second. So we're going to keep all the bench work we have right now, except the mountain where the switchbacks are coming down. That is a very problematic area, and I'm done dealing with it. Really, I'm done dealing with these mountains. Like the upper level, it's been very like chaotic, trying to fix stuff up top and do stuff like that. Randall said, not only will you get an uptick on intermodal. Oh, wow. It manifests trains, but we are going to get more trains. Oh, hey, more businesses means more work. That's awesome. So, yeah, we are. Oh, wait, hardcore. You extended the house for trains. No. I'm not building out of this house for trains. I wish I could, but we're maxed out here. So that's the plan with the train stuff. The layout basically will get stripped down because I have an underlayment of foam. That's going to be stripped up once I get all the models and stuff and track. The track's first thing to go. I got to clean it off all the ballast, put it in a box. I might end up selling that track. It's all still good. The track's still good. It's just I need to get rid of it. Can't sit here at the house. And what else is there? The upper loop's coming out. I'm going to rip out one of the mountains. I haven't decided which one yet, but I might keep one mountain. I haven't decided yet. I might tear them both out. Did someone say foam? Yeah. So the underlayment of this layout is, I think it's 3/4 or 5/8 styrofoam. They're like 18 by 4 sheets, 4 by 18 sheets of styrofoam. And what I did, I just used Elmer's glue, and you just glue them to the platform. So they should come up pretty easily. It's going to make a mess. I'm going to have to use like a scraper and all that. But the bench work, the wooden bench work is going to be fine. I'll just have to clean it up and then put more foam on top. So, and it also helps keep down the noise and all that stuff from the layout and running trains. So that's the plan. I'll spin you guys around really quick and show you what I'm talking about. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so there's the desk. They're also going to suit. Huh. That's a lot of room for trains. That's pretty crazy. So right here, that's my workshop desk. It's covered with trains right now. So the yard that I just built not too long ago, that'll be ripped out and actually be using the legs of this table. I'll show you guys. So these, this table be. Hey Matt, have a safe trip. So yeah, these legs here are coming out because they're the same. They're the same height. And then this will all be like ripped up starting from like this side here. And the wood is going to be recycled for maybe an end scale garden that I'm thinking of, possibly. Not exactly sure. Figured that out. Does latex glue work better for styrofoam? White glue dries hard and cracks. I just use water-based, what do you call it? Elmer's glue. Or there's actually a really nice glue from the dollar store called Jot. And that stuff's really cheap, and you get a lot of it for $1. Going to dinner here in a few. Oh, man, that sounds great. So, yeah, this whole new side of the layout will be out. But the layout's going to extend all the way to almost the desk, like right under the power strips there. Right where you see that cord kind of starting to bow out and where the latch is on the door. That's how far the layout's going to come out. And then the layout's going to jut out to, let's see. The layout's actually going to jut out to right about here. So it'd be pretty big. Be a giant L up here. So it'd be pretty sweet. RIP yard. No, it was not even that old. The yard's 2021. So RIP yard 2021 to 2021. Did I just hear you say N scale? Yes, I did. But that would be a good starter top for an N scale layout. And just keep the foam on it and stuff and just stash it away somewhere. But yeah, that would be a nice little N scale right there. Because I can't reuse this foam, I might as well just cut it out, you know. Uh-oh, Wicked. How's it going? So yeah, I will get to construction this week. I have to tear up all this track because I'm using real tracks now from MTH, and that will be pretty sweet once it's all hooked up and ready to go. I'm actually really excited for that. But I'm just happy I'm able to save this bench work and just adding stuff onto it rather than start brand new with new bench work downstairs and everything too. It's saving a ton of money. And this bench work is really sturdy. I haven't had any issues with it like moving or creating like a problem. It's mostly just this upper track up here where the bridge is at, or where that Pensy coach set is at. Those give me the most problems, honestly. And it's because the turnout's very reliable. If I could reclaim my second floor, I could 12 by 24 by 12. Wow. That's a big layout. I could reclaim. Oh, wait, sorry. The wife wouldn't like me having our oldest son move out. Oh, man. So, yeah. Matt rode his first Amtrak today. Oh, man, that's sweet. I still have to ride an Amtrak. That was part of the plan for this year, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. But yeah, be safe. Yeah, when you're out on the rails. So yeah, Wicked. I'm going to keep the layout up here. A little bit of a teaser, and it was not on purpose. It wasn't to fool you guys or anything. But I basically I had my dad come over, and he was looking at the basement, and he was like, "It's a great space and everything. It's just you're going to have to rebuild your bench work, and then you're going to have to make the room work." And I couldn't build a larger layout in the basement. I'd actually have to keep it around the same size as this. But I wanted 054 turns so I could run some of my larger equipment. So it's all part of the plan. But honestly, this should work out really well. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm honestly really excited to get working on it and get this platform running time for next week. Now, I won't be all fancied up with scenery and stuff, but you guys will get the idea of the track plan. I'm going to film it too. I'll put out a video because, not all of you guys watch the live stream, which is fine. We get the camera set. There we go. But I mean, I've got almost 700 of you guys. Not everyone watches the live streams, and that's sometimes live streams aren't for everyone, but that's fine. It's I make all kinds of content on this channel, and I'm going to build a great platform. I'm going to film every step of that as well. For the most part, like the boring stuff, some of the wiring and stuff like that, I'm not going to show you guys. But if I come up with any like tips and tricks for the rail tracks that, because I know I've heard rail tracks can be kind of problematic in some areas, but yeah, it'd be really cool. Under the eaves behind those attic, we make a couple of great hidden staging areas, just saying. Oh, and here? So this is actually going to get my bookshelf eventually. But the thing is, I have stuff in these doors. And Nathan 5-chime. Yeah, I have stuff in here. Florida Railroad Dog. I have storage in those. These are actually my attic eaves. Like this is the ceiling of the house. That's it. There's about 2 inches of I don't know if they put insulation in there or not, but that is the ceiling of the house right there. And these eaves come down, and there's about a really decent space of storage on that side. The other side's a little scary. I don't like that side. It doesn't have a light, but whoever was in here last, they installed a light that's wired, so you can just pull it and get a light. It's pretty cool. Those are great staging areas. Left shoulder's arthritic. Oh, nice. Yeah, physical therapy can work wonders. I was actually in PT for a while for my neck and stuff. I've got pinched nerves in my neck that give me the greatest migraines on earth. But I was in PT for a while to help strengthen my neck. But honestly, what solved the problems with my neck was just going to the gym and working out a lot, which I need to get back to doing. But it's just been crazy. Move to the bedroom. Oh wait, move the bedroom to the basement, then put the new layout in the bedroom. Now, Heath, I actually have more room up here than the bedroom. I wish I could, honestly. But yeah, it's funny. So our bedroom is like from the Lionel sign for where I'm sitting, really, actually a little bit further back to the door. Then behind me is the bathroom, and then my spare bedroom's over here. But yeah, honestly, this room was actually intended as a bedroom, and I could see that as a master bedroom. But I think we figured out if you put a bed in the center of the room, and if you stand up when you get off the bed, you would hit your head on the eaves. So you could only put like a twin bed up here in the center of the room because it's only about 7.25 feet tall up here. So it was, wasn't feasible to put like a queen bed up here. And plus you couldn't fit a bed up these steps. Like everything up here has been built up here. Sounds like your dad had a good plan. 054 would be great. Yeah, he was so much help. It was great having him along. He's an engineer by trade. He worked in the engineering industry for a while, designing all kinds of crazy, crazy stuff. But he also has a really good background in drafting, woodworking, carpentry. So he brought, like I said, his tape over, his book, and he did all the math for the basement and up here. And he was like, okay, you're going to need this here. You're going to need that over there. And then he's like, I got the wood at home, so you don't even have to buy anything. He had spare stock of the bench work, which is really helpful. That saves me about $150 or so just in bench work. It's great. Looking forward to the new layout. Same here. I'm terrified. I'm very terrified of like tearing this up. There's some things on this layout that I've like, yeah, this doesn't work. This does work. My wiring is a mess under here. It's a spaghetti bowl because I basically just buy stuff added on and then put it in the parallel chain of things. And after a while, it just became a mess. So I need to work on wire management for sure. Color coding was good, but wire management was very bad. So that was my mistake. When I like sticking with a couple colors, like for track, I think I stuck with each line was a different color. So my first track is like red. I think it's red. And I just made them both the same color. I just figured out which one was the center and put a line across it because those don't really move a whole lot. But the next track was blue, and then I made up top, what was it, red or yellow? No, it was yellow. So that's another thing I did. Ralph and Roger, isn't MTH going out of business? Yes and no. They're still making real tracks, or they're still selling real tracks brand new. And the MTH guy that I bought them from, he said that they're still making it and selling it. They're offering it and things like that. So I'm not too afraid of it. I mean, it's just track. Some guys like Super O track, but they haven't made Super O in a very, very long time. But doesn't mean you can't have it. You know what I mean? So I'm not too afraid of that. But Super O, I think Super O is from the 50s, 1950s or so, mid to late 50s. But they haven't made that stuff in years, but people love it and they still buy it. Got a couple comments I missed. Is Matt? Oh, wait, hold up. I missed a lot of comments. I'm so sorry, guys. Heath is here. Stop talking smack about him. Oh, no. JTG Model Railroading. Hey, he's back. What's up, man? I have more movement, but it isn't 100%. Yeah. Oh, geez. Atlas is releasing several diesels with MTH tooling, PS3 stuff. That's going to be a lot of fun. I currently don't own any PS2 or 3. I just have PS1 stuff. Sounds great, runs great. I like running it in conventional because I don't have a DCS system, but that's on my list of things way down the line, getting the DCS, and then hook it up to either my Legacy remote that I haven't purchased yet. I just have the Cab 1 remote, and you can actually make this remote talk with DCS. So I'm really hoping for that. Matt's going to bed. Or we know he's going to hop off and get food. Aw. Have a great night, Matt. Thanks so much for stopping in. Have a safe and great trip. Be careful on that Amtrak, man. I heard last week they had a interesting crash or something like that, but be careful. Have some food for all of us. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I need some spare wood. Yeah, the price of everything. I'm not getting into it. Like, it's long story how that's happening, but the price of everything's going up, especially building supplies. Like, I've got some projects I need to do at the house before winter, and it's going to cost a fortune. And it's keeping me inside. And I have a feeling that's what some of the reasons why prices of things are going up. They want people to stay home and not go out and experience things, but that's a whole nother story. I'm not getting into that. Spare wood. I hope 611 doesn't leave until Halloween. Oh, man. So I actually heard from a couple rail fanners yesterday that 611, this is just a rumor. Don't quote me on this. They're thinking that 611 is going to stay at Strasbourg, but they're going to do the retooling and rebuild efforts at the Strasbourg shop. And they're going to run it again next summer, keep it as a summer excursion. And honestly, from what I've heard, that might be like the best place for her, because unfortunately, Roanoke, from what I heard from a couple people that are from there or around that area, they just let her outside in the rain and the elements. So it will just get worse and worse. So if Strasbourg takes her in and they split the profits or rebuild or retooling, that would be much preferred than it going to Roanoke, sitting out all winter and in the snow and the ice, and then go wherever next year if it runs again. So that's just a rumor. I hope it's true. I really do. I heard that around the platform several times yesterday that they're not getting rid of it, but we don't know. And they're not going to put it out in the open. They're going to put it in a shed so people can't go up and take pictures with it or enter their yard, trespass, all that good stuff. You're Pinocchio. Oh, no. Need some 1x3s. Oh, man. Are you going to make all the track and switches MTH real tracks? No. Yeah. Everything should be real tracks. I've got the bundle of track I purchased had over 17 switches, 27 10-inch straights, 2 3-foot straight sections. I bought a bunch of 054 after the track's used, and it was in decent shape. It was actually the older rail tracks. It's a solid rail, which is better than the tube stuff because I've had issues with that lining up thus far. But this stuff was solid rail. It's heavy. It's like really heavy compared to the tube track Lino O. And when you hook up the tube track section to the basically the solid section, it has an issue lining up. So I've read some things. You can actually sand it down and crimp it in so it hooks up better. And that might be something I have to look into. But we'll see. We'll have to see. But I'll definitely need track pins for the tube sections so they line up. Conrail, what's up, man? Yes, we're redoing the layout. We're going to take out all the Lionel O, all the Lionel tube track, which is nothing wrong with the tube track, guys. I've stood up for it for a very long time on this channel, but it's time for a change. I like to have some larger turns, and It was all by coincidence. So um, I was talking to one of my train shop owners over at Iron Horse Trains in Hanover, PA. He recently purchased a whole box when I called him, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, do you have any used Fast Track?" And he's like, "No, it's pretty slow right now for Fast Track, but I've got this guy who sold. He bought this guy's layout, and it had like probably a good 200-300 pieces of track. Some of it he's selling separate because they're in really good shape, but all the really nasty stuff he put in the box. But I ended up cleaning it up, and it's really nice. He told me, he's like, look, man, this track's great. You just need to clean it, get the ballast off, clean up the switches. And it was for $200, a whole big box of track, actually 2 bins of track with all the switch controllers, the toggle switches, and a couple of other things he threw in there. But it was a really good deal for as much track as I got. But then I ended up going back and buying 2 full ovals of 054. So that's 24 pieces of 054. That was expensive. That was like around $200 plus or whatever. I forgot what it was. Amtrak just tweeted. Oh no, what did they tweet? Yeah, the crash in Montana, I heard it was awful. Might cost more. Heath, can you deliver lumber to your flat? I mean, will they do that for you? You might have to do that anyways, but I don't know if you could carry like lumber on the subway. Like Manhattan subway, just carry a bunch of lumber on your shoulder. I'm sure people do it. I mean, it's the way of transportation around there. You have 4449 in HO scale. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, HO is a lot of fun. I got out of it and I gave all of my pieces to RJ 78 Productions. I've always just been into O gauge and then N scale. I'll call it, O gauge, because I run a lot of 27, 31. I have some scale pieces, but some guys in the hobby get up scale. It's O gauge. I'll put on that big umbrella of O gauge. I just like running the trains and having fun. I'm not going to be particular about it. It's a fun hobby, but I like N scale. It's a lot of fun too. Oh wow! Carried the 102-inch metal standards for. Oh my god, dude! Hopefully you had some help, or a cart or something. That's crazy. But man, you got to do what you got to do, and that's the means of transportation. That's the way to do it. 171 is currently operating approximately 4 minutes late due to earlier freight train interference. Ooh, that's crazy. Tom, what's up, buddy? How's it going? N scale is adorable. Yeah, I agree. N scale is great. I haven't decided yet, but I need to let. So I gotta let Bernie know. But Bernie's Model Railroading up in the Scranton area, Pennsylvania. He's hosting a train show, and I might have a table there to sell some of my goodies. So if any of you guys are around the Scranton area on Sunday and would like to stop by and say hello, I'll be at that show as well on Sunday. Not sure if I'm doing a table or not. I have to decide tonight. But I've got a bunch of stuff I would like to sell and part with. So if you guys are around that area, let me know. I'm definitely going to set up the N-scale mini train. If I get a table, I'll set that up and then also have a loop of track to maybe run some stuff to display the channel and things like that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. N-scale rocks. Yeah, N-scale's a lot of fun. I like how small it is, and I think I am going to turn this table into an N-scale platform eventually, but right now I need the legs from it to basically get the other layout together. Um, you can buy MTH operating track sections. I have seen those. There's a lot of that, and there's also they did the infrared, like the infrared detectors before Lionel did, I believe, with the oh god, whatever they are, the 15IR, 15TIR sensors. I've got one. Where is it? I don't know where it's at, but I have one under the platform, and then I also have one that operates my crossing gates, which I may be getting rid of those crossing gates as well. I might get the MTH crossing gates or the Lionel ones that drop. But you can also hook those up to the 15. I forgot the number of it, but it's 15IR. Let's just call it that. And scale in the basement. Yeah, I wish. I actually have room to store an N-scale platform up here somewhere. But I'd have to find room, but that'd be a lot of fun. So you run O-Cage now. Rob Fuzz, how's it going? How's the new layout in the basement coming along? So yeah, Tom, I've decided to keep the layout up here. Did a lot of engineering, factoring, all that good stuff, and we're going to keep the layout up here. We're just adding on. I'm going to add on another 5 feet out this way and another 8 inches or so over this side to accommodate an 054 turn. But the layout's, it's going to be an L, but I'm thinking about doing a double balloon loop, and then in the center put a nice yard for all kinds of like fidgeting and stuff like that. It'll be a lot of fun. 1531 IR, yes. Yep, that's it. That's definitely it. Conrail 15 CIR. I think he's talking about the 1531. That's the older style. Now Lionel's actually supposedly redoing the IRs because some of them I actually owned one. It caught on fire. I had it hooked up correctly, and all of a sudden it shorted on the inside. The whole thing literally blew flame. Well, it was like a greenish blue flame that shot out because it burned the wiring and stuff. It was awful, but I think that some of them had a defective issue with that. You know, you'd hook them up correctly, doing them and coming out soon, and they're also supposed to be able to hook up to fast track pretty easily compared to the old ones were either for track power or accessory or hooking up to the tube track for track power. How was Strasbourg? It was great. A lot of fun. Caught a lot of great trains. Got a lot of cool footage. Filmed. I think I caught 4 Amtrak. I could have caught 5 of them. But that'll all be one big video. Just kind of like a follow-up to 611. So it'll be a lot of fun to finally, say goodbye to 611 before whatever happens to her. Like, I've heard she's staying. I've heard she's going. We'll have to see. Operating hours, Thursdays and Fridays, 3 to 7, Saturday, 10 to 4. I think Sunday hours are 12 to 5. Huh. Rob Fuzz, you were at Strasbourg too. Oh yeah, that's cool, man. I was there pretty much all day yesterday. Just filming, having a good time, just watching the trains come in and out. It was pretty sweet. Yeah, I hope they run 90 soon. I'm starting to get 90 homesick. That's one of my favorite engines there. And I like 475 with the shop whistle. I'm not a fan of the hooter whistle on there. You saw me there? Oh, cool. Yeah, I was all over the place. I actually was only at 3 locations. I went to the I forgot where I was. The Railfan Park, Platform, Caboose Motel. Uh-oh, guess what? Oh no. Are you going on the Pennsylvania Garden Railway tour hosted by Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania? I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. I'll have to look into that. I know you run what is it? You run Garden Railway stuff, but yeah, I'll have to check that out. Sent an email to Strasbourg. Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, I almost saw someone get hit by a train on Sunday yesterday, and it was terrifying. I actually had to take a knee and take a breath because I almost saw like this very elderly woman get hit by a train. Oh, they said 90 were running soon. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. But yeah, I was at the. So if you guys ever been to Strasbourg, the Railfan Park, you have to kind of walk parallel to the track. You cross one set of tracks, which is where they come out to do the turnaround in Lehman Place Junction, and then basically the little walkover area where the crossing's at. I was filming right before because it turns it legs right. Then there's a couple wood slats you walk over, and they put a thumbs up, thumbs down for what? But half the people in this chat was at Strasbourg yesterday. Oh, geez. So yeah, I was filming right there where it turns, and I noticed it was like close clearance between the bushes and stuff, and I heard 475, and online I thought they're only running 611, so I started walking back, and I heard the whistle of 475, and I was like, hey, like I signaled to my friends that were walking. I said, hey, the train's coming. So they walked back to the park. I stayed off to the side. I had my action camera on the ground, the Osmo Action, was rolling the entire time because I'm like, man, this would be a good shot to get the turnaround and all that stuff. So this elderly family, it was a couple and then a much older couple, and both were very old. And it was 475, the first train. So you should be able to see it on Virtual Railfan. You'll actually be able to see it. Would have been around like 12:30 in the afternoon, the first train of 475. So I told him, I said, hey guys, hold up. I like stuck my arm out, or like I forgot what I said to him. I was like, hey, a train's coming, because I was filming, and they didn't get hurt, but it was a near miss. That's the best way. A train's coming, and that they stopped, like man being like propped up by two people. Nope, it's buffering. Give me a second. And the one lady broke free, and she was the older one, and she stood in the gauge of the crossing, the pedestrian crossing, and she turned around and said, a train's coming. And then she like hobbled over the crossing, and as soon as she walked over that wood crossing, 475 was there backing up. And I was just like, I think I said out loud, I was like, oh my God, like really? Like I really didn't want to see an old lady get hit by a train going like 4 miles an hour. Like that would be pathetic. Like it's horrible. Like I was scared. I had to take a knee. So no one got hurt or anything. It just was it was a near miss. That's the best way I could say it. She almost got hit, like seconds away. It might have been, I don't know if you can see it on Virtual Railfan, but it freaked me out. Like I said, I had to take a knee and take a breath because I was like, I didn't want to see an old person get hit by a train going super slow. I mean, I don't see anyone get hit by a train, but it was completely avoidable. And the lady was completely deaf. Like they were yelling at her, hey, this guy said a train's coming. And she was like, what? It was awful. Yeah. It was at Paradise Junction or Lehman Place, Lehman Junction. Let's see if I can find it on Virtual Railfan, because I don't know if it would dump the footage from yesterday or not. Let's see. Let's go on to the YouTube. Let's see what we got. Lehigh, what's up? Lehigh River sub. Done any rail fanning, Lehigh River? I know 425 was out the other day. A lot of fun with that. You can only watch 12 hours before. What? Look it up really quick. Yeah, I want to see if we can go back that far really quick. Do. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you can only go back that far. Well, I have it on camera, so if you guys want to see it, I might post the video of it. It's far enough away to protect people's privacy. You'll just see like a blob of a person crossing the tracks. So, went to see 425. Nice. But yeah, if you guys want to see that video, it's pretty heart wrenching, and you actually see her. From when I was there, I thought it appeared to be seconds for when the train passed. You'll actually hear me say, "Hey, a train's coming!" Like, "Hey, stop, stop!" And I was like freaking out. Like, I wasn't screaming at the lady. I was just like very sternly, like, "Hey, be careful." And it was whatever. But yeah, I might post that video of it because it's last live. No way. It's the last live with this layout. Real fan Roger, I'll post it on the channel. What are you running tonight? Anything new? Nothing new. Might be new to you guys. Actually, you know what? That's not true. I did get some new stuff. It was new by association. My buddy from the Train Seekers dropped off some cars. They're Pennsylvania Streamliners. They're like little 027s. They look really nice. They're a lot of fun. It looks like it says 1135 Pennsylvania 4024. Then there's a combo car that's really cool. And yeah, he actually he gave me those 3 cars, some Christmas figurines, and then some other people that I'm going to use the Christmas figurines underneath the Christmas tree. And I might add them in here or there in the layout around Christmas time just to kind of give it a nice Christmas touch if the layout's ready for that. If it's not, whatever. But actually, I would like to do a Halloween overlay or a Halloween style stream or a Runday. And I'd like to pick up the Last Ride, or was it Last Ride Express or End of the Line Express, I think it's called, from Lionel. That'd be really cool. But I want to try to find one with Lion Chief Plus so I can try to run it with either this or my phone. Be really cool. But no, Split Rock, this is not the last live. This is the last live with this current platform. Poor lady, a blob. Oh, that was real nice. It wasn't a blob. It was just the camera wasn't in focus. Like, it's the Osmo action. You'll just see like a person crossing. You won't see like facial figures and stuff. But oh man, this is not the last. This is the first. Yeah, exactly. If not first, oh god. How's your GP9 rebuild going? Are you talking about the Penn Central, the GP7? That we don't want to talk about that. I still need parts for. Still looking for parts. It's not a priority right now, and it's gonna be one of those things. Like, if I can buy the chassis and motor on eBay for like $80, it's just gonna go. But right now, I need the cash flow for other things, either around the house or getting this other layout. Can I have a mod? The mods I have right now, that's pretty much all I would like to have right now, but fortunately, no, not right now. Let's see. Woo, I need my Lionel fix. You need your Knicks fix. Nick is just confusing us. No. I booked for a what chassis at the last train sale. Looked for chassis. Oh my god, I can't read, guys. I'm sorry. I am completely out of it. John, how's it going? Yeah, last train show I was at, I was looking for them, and the one parts guy was like, "You'll never find those parts in this town." It was like really funny. I was just like, "Whoa!" Like, all I need is like a really junky GP unit, and if it's really bad, all I need is the motor and the E unit. If that would be nice, I have extra E units, but whatever. So all I need really is just a motor. The O Scale Club hosts 3 huge train sales. When's that? Is that the big one up in New York or anything like that? It's going to be exciting to see the epic new layout. Yes, I can't wait. Guys, you have no idea how excited I am about the layout plan. It's going to be pretty big. It's going to be about 12 by what's that? I need a math here. 12 by 9. It'll be a 9-foot L coming out. And that was recommended by my dad so you can actually reach over the platform so you're not completely inept if I have like a derail, something like that, you know. Never sounds like a challenge. What kind of microphone are you using? This is a Blue Spark condenser mic, cardioid condenser. It's a lot of fun to hook up and stuff. It's just XLR cable down the stand to an interface to the computer. Oh, that's another thing. I gotta check out my computer power. 15%. You guys reminded me. Thursday, 9/26. Oh God, it's been 2 years. Oh, we have a lot of clubs and sales. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, PA's got what's it? The TCA meet. That's the York. Everyone calls it York. I think I went to it 1 year, a long time ago, and it was just a normal train show compared to I've always had experiences at the Timonium show, like with the great scale, like the big cow palace. That's what it is. That's what we call it. It's just the barns that they use for the cows for the state fair. But it's like if you took Yorks that they've recently built about 10 years ago, I would say if you lined up 3 of those in a row, that's like Timonium for the great scale. It's going to be great. Like, I'm really excited for it. Even just filming like other layouts and stuff, looking for some parts. That's what I'm mostly looking for. I probably won't buy anything, knock on wood. But if I see something that I need, like parts wise or track wise, yeah, I'm going to pick it up. This is the original reunion of the Steam event. Oh, wow. 12 by 9. Let me get the power hooked up real quick, guys. Let me see. I got my adapter down here. Whoops. I can't believe I forgot to hook this up earlier. It's my fault. But guys, we get to run on some trains in a second. See if the power works first. Yep, we have an orange light. We're charging. What about a 12 by 18? I don't have 18 feet up here, but I could do like a 12 by 12 L. But then I'd know where to put my not platform, but my workbench. And then I'd be confined to like this space here. It'd be really claustrophobic up here. But I could technically put my desk right now. Don't give me ideas that I can't fulfill. But yeah, it'd be great if I had a 12 by 12 up here or 12 by 10. That would be really cool. But I really need to access like all the areas up here as much as possible. Did you see what I did? Oh God. I was gonna say that's not bad either. Yeah, it's not. It's a lot of room, but man. I could do it like a 12 by 12 L, but like a 4 foot wide L or 5 foot wide. But the thing is, you want to be able to reach over the layout to pick stuff up if it falls or scenery and stuff like that. Like this layout was a pain in the butt. When I put the 4 feet in, I actually had to get on both sides of it. But we'll have to see how that works out. Do what Eric's trains do. Oh yeah, make like the whole house a basement. Yeah, RJ, I saw. Yeah, RJ, everything's good. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out that stuff. Put a bridge in it. You know, I've actually thought about doing a loop around the entire attic, but that would work. I've always wanted something like that, but then every access door have like a bridge that you could pull out so you could enter or whatever. But that'd be really cool to do like a perimeter layout or even up top. But I think a lot of my guests that are a little bit taller than me, they would hit their heads. When I first built the layout up here, I wasn't used to the space, and I was always constantly hitting my head on the ceilings, and it was a nightmare until later on I was able to adapt to the room. But yeah, guys, we'll run some trains everywhere. So tonight we've got good old 6200. Let me get the lights on a little bit higher. I could retire on Eric's collection. Yeah, I could retire and move to like, Maui or something. But yeah, let me get the lights on a little bit higher. So let's see. Adapt and overcome. Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, his collection, he's got a lot of stuff, a lot of higher end stuff. But yeah, definitely that collection is pretty insane about that. Let's see if I can get these lights on. There's the app. I have to head out. Have a great operating session. Thank you so much, Heath. Have a great stream. If you're going live tonight, have a great time. All right, we'll set the lights on cozy. Ooh, that's bright. All right, we're in cozy. All right, guys, so I'll light this guy up real quick. Let's see. To say stay. My little O27 turbine from Williams. A lot of fun. It's number 6200, and it's a great little piece. It's actually my first turbine engine, my only turbine engine. Oh, Heath is actually going live right now. Awesome. Sweet. Setting the mood, the train running mood. Got to get you guys your Knicks fix for the week. And up top, where is she? I think she's over there. I'll bring her around. Let's get that train around here. I think I got a 2026 hook up there. We'll see. She's coming around the mountain. Oh, a little bit more. Oh. There you go. Ta-da. Yeah, good old 2026 from Lionel. 19. Oh, wow. This one's the earlier one. So, man, early 50s. I'll just say that. Maybe late 40s. I did a whole review on this one, but there's a bunch of little differences between this one and the later one. There's two production runs. This one runs great. It's got an awesome smoker in it. Smoke out a whole room if you let it. So yeah, we'll get these two running. I have my Norfolk Southern DP9 running, but it decided to short out under the bridge. So that's another reason of kind of like why I'm kind of getting rid of these tracks and things like that. So let's do a nice little run session here. See how it goes. Lehigh River, I've been watching Eric since he was bare plywood. In which part of his house? I was going to say. I thought the whole basement's like a layout. Let's see some new passenger cars. Oh, yeah, here. Not the brown one, but the silver ones are new. There you go. And he was saying that the silver cars are actually from the 2000s. And the brown ones, I think, are from the 80s. I think like 1985, 84, or something like that. So we got that one running. And we'll get the turbine going. Let's hit that beautiful whistle on here. Yeah, it's the dangerous smoke. The fun stuff, right? There you go. Did you make those bridges from scratch or from a kit? The what do you call it? The silver bridge in the middle is actually a model power for O gauge, but the I was reading that DB Tech's having problems with buffering, but the bridges up top, they're two Lionel bridges connected with some like stick lumber, and then they're all from, well, the two outer ones are Lionel, the center one's model power that I picked up. This engine can fly. Her fruits all causes cancer. Yeah, as I say, if it's from Lionel, probably. Oh, that horn is so bad. Ooh. a little bit more power. So you get this guy to crawl. Hey, Brian Rock, how's it going? What the heck is that? It's the newsstand, the red newsstand over here. That red building. It's 80s Lionel. I gotta give them a break. The one guy cuts down. Oh yeah. I did see that. That was really cool. Yeah, that guy did have a bunch of custom bridges and things. We gotta give the 2026 some love from up here. Good old 2026. Is that a horn or your cell phone making down, melting down? No, it's a horn. Yeah, I'll turn that nonsense off. It sounds horrible. Jamie did a great video of your training garden in the attic. Yeah, that was an awesome video. We talked about that the other day. I thought it was funny because Gemma jumped on the track, and I gave her the horn blast to get her off the track, and she just would not budge. That's a car horn. Nah, it's like a little like battery powered horn with a little circuit card in there. Yeah, guys, the goal is to actually have, let me give the 2026 a break up top. So the goal is actually to consider or concentrate on having one train running at the same time as maybe like an upper loop. But I would like to concentrate on operations, a little bit of scenery and things like that. So the next layout will start with a single track and see how well it goes from there. But have a lot more like interesting things going on with the track, and maybe model some of the places I've seen in my travels, things like that. Like this layout is basically modeled after my childhood and things like that. Checking in for the Runday. Mile High, how's it going? Yeah, I wish I could have made it, but got, oh no, clobbered. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. We'll bring the Hey Edward, how's it going? Let's fake it. Look at that. We can get this thing to almost crawl. Oh, come on, a little bit more. Go. There we go. Look at that. Nope. Oh, I think we have wheel slip. Yep, wheel slip. There we go. A lot of fun. I'm almost tempted to get to Bellevue for the weekend. Oh, wow. Was watching on the tablet, but can't. Oh, but the chat feed doesn't show. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that would happen. I've never used an iPad for the live streams, but I have used my iPhone. And there's sometimes like during a live, I don't want to see the chat, but like a virtual Railfan and stuff like that, I'll just put it on full screen mode. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing great. But yeah, thanks for chatting. Thanks for watching. Sounds like you had a blast. Yeah, Jamie loves 425. I mean, everyone I've ever met in the Railfan world has loved 425. They're like, man, this is a cool engine. And it really is. It's a beautiful engine. Radar, what's up, man? How's it going? So yeah, so this layout was particularly designed after my childhood layouts with my dad's house, with having oh, that's the fan. I thought I heard something arcing. I was like, oh, my transformers are off. So yeah, poor turbine. I'm gonna give her a break. Like, I was cranking it in, and this train's actually really heavy. I'm running, what's that? The Rail Express car, the Knoebels heavyweight, and 3 other Pensy heavyweights. Yeah, it's a lot of weight for this little train. But yeah, it was this and after my first layout when I was growing up, a couple other things in there, and the town is just kind of thrown together. I didn't really think about it, what would go where, what things would look like. I just kind of went with it and just said, okay, I'll put the town here. And here, if you guys would like, I'll give you a tour of the layout. And this might be one of the last documented appearances of the layout for you guys on live. Yes, no earthquakes this week as of right now, knock on wood. Yeah, that was insane, guys. I thought something was really up, but maybe someone blasted somewhere. But I could definitely feel that up here. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't get enough of 425. Yeah, 425 is great. Yeah, 425. I like that whistle too. When it goes through those hills, you all hear it through the valley. 611, but 425 is a little bit nicer, in my opinion. And 425 is from I think it's the oh man, was it Mobile Golf or Golf Mobile and Western Railroad or Railway up in Ohio? I think it's Mobile Golf or Golf Mobile. I forgot which one it is, but that's from up in Ohio, and it's a beautiful engine. I'd love to see it in prime and figure out, where exactly did it run, what did it carry. I'm sure it was a passenger engine, but I'm not exactly sure. When is demo day? Oh no. What do you mean? Oh, demo. Like demolish day. Possibly tomorrow. Tomorrow might be the day because I need to get this track up like ASAP and get my bench work completed. But yeah, tomorrow might be the day. It might be D-Day tomorrow once I get off of work. Get over here as soon as I can and start peeling up the layout and put it in like trash bags. It's the best way to do it, like leaf bags. So guys, I'm actually, for anyone coming into the chat, I've said it a couple times in here, it's not a problem, but I'm keeping this layout up here. Oh no, Tom. So I'm keeping the layout upstairs. This has been a really great room. We did all the math and stuff downstairs. It just does not work. The layout will be up here, and it's going to be a 12 by 5 foot extra on the L. So it'd be really like a 9 foot section, a 12 foot section this way. And what we're going to do is build. Well, I already have all the materials laid out. They've already been given to me to use, but we're going to build the 9 foot section probably tomorrow. I'm going to use that as a staging area for my models and things like that until I can get this track up. And then once the track is up and placed in a tote, taken somewhere else in the house, probably put in the back of the Jeep. And yeah, we'll go from there. And then I'll start laying out the track. The yard is going to be demolished. Unfortunately, I'm not going to save the yard because we're going to build a new yard on the inside of the layout. They call it like a fiddle yard. I'm planning on having lots of like switches everywhere so we can turn this train around. And I'm thinking about doing a double balloon loop similar to the upper track, but with more reliable switches, and the switches will be hooked up to auxiliary power. So basically the train will come out, loop, and then loop back and go on the 9-foot section. Keep on hitting this mic, jeez. But that's the plan for the layout, to do a loop like that. And I'm also thinking about taking a section off of it to make a continuous loop in the center so we can turn trains around if a smaller train, but it's going to utilize the platform to the max. And then also in the middle have a yard that comes down into the passenger station and have a couple of like little areas that trains can, maybe stop in, like a passing track, or just have like a small area for a pass or a siding. There you go. That's the word for it. Good luck on the rebuild. Thank you so much. It may look like a white snowland out here because of the underlayment material I use, or a pink. I haven't decided pink or white, but I'm probably going to stick with the white stuff. But yeah, it's going to be like a land of foam, but we're still going to have trains running. And I'm going to pick like the biggest trains I have to run that day just to test it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I'll miss this layout a little bit, not as much as like I should, but it had some functionality problems. Sure, it would work in the basement, built over the washer and dryer. Oh my God. John Doe, what's up, man? Train platform is changing. I read the title and thought you were changing. Oh, no. Everything's cool. So we're going to tear this down probably tomorrow and start over from square one, tear out all the wiring, all that stuff, and start over. So, yeah, Amazon's going to be my best friend with wiring and like track clips and LEDs and all that fun stuff that I haven't bought in a while. But yeah. Time to expand your horizons. Yeah, I've got to get I want to get the larger trains up in here. I want to get some larger trains like a Chesapeake or an Allegheny or a Mallet. Some of you guys call it Mallet. It's Mallet. You think they said Mallet in West Virginia where the Mallets ran? No. So no, I've got some ideas for larger engines and articulated engines. It'd be really cool to get the S1 up here, a duplex. It'd be so cool to get, but that's over time. Those are very expensive engines, but I'm just preparing for the future. I've got the mullet. Is it better to use latex glue instead of white glue, or this is like, latex flexible? I had a lot of luck using just the Elmer's stuff, the white glue. It worked great, and it's cheap. You can get like a gallon of Elmer's glue for like $15 or whatever, and I haven't even gone through it yet. I still have I got a little bit more than a half gallon left of the Elmer's glue. Stuff works great, and it's water-based, so you can shake it up and then spread it really thin for your ballasting and trees and stuff. Oh, S1 was the turbine. Yeah, they're big too. The S1 turbine, scale turbines, they are huge. So yeah, that'd be something I'd also look into. That's also a Pennsylvania engine. But yeah, I definitely want some articulated engines or larger engines. It'd be really cool to get a mountain engine up here or a decapod. Just so many engines that I can't run on this setup anyways because I'm running 042. I can do anything in Rail King I think anything Rail King or Lion Chief. Yeah, Lion Chief, not Lion Chief Plus. Maybe Lion Chief Plus too. But pretty much anything 027 will work up here. What are you planning on using for the platform? So yeah, Tom, I'm going to keep this bench work upstairs in the attic. I just have to tear up the underlayment foam and just start over with new foam. But right now it's 2x2 stick wood that runs the length of the platform like a skeleton. My shelving units are mounted to the platform, and they hold up, so I don't have to build legs or anything. And there's 1/8 inch plywood, and then I put foam on top. It makes it a nice cohesive surface to work on. It's very sturdy. I wouldn't sit on it or stand on it, but it could hold a lot of weight. Oh, the new section I forgot to mention is also 1/8 inch plywood with like what's it, 1x2 strips of wood that we cut from an old God, was that 4x or 2x10, 2x8. We cut them into the sections, and it's all made of pine, so it's nice and light. One little turntable excerpt on the side that'd be really cool, but probably not on this layout. I may never own a turntable unless I move out of this space and go to a larger house. I'd actually end up building my own turntable. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, I'm excited for this layout. Like, I've got all the track in the basement still from when we laid it all out on the floor and tested it. I was using a BL2 to test it, my little Chesapeake and Ohio BL2. Not a good testing engine because it's just not a good testing engine. I should have just brought my little 624 switcher from Lionel post-war era to test it out, but it just did not work. Three-quarter plywood right now. Change it out for 2-inch pink styrofoam or insulation foam. Yeah. So I think Lionel recommends something called like baseboard. It's like this nasty soundproofing stuff. It's like it feels like an eraser. Like it's really interesting. And it's almost like a rubberized plywood. But they recommend that for your tabletop, and then putting the 4-inch foam on top of that, which is pretty crazy. That's substantial. But what they're trying to do is basically showcase the fast track being quiet. Fast track's actually really loud compared to a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty sure that my MTH track is going to be pretty loud too, but it might be a little bit softer because the rails are solid compared to hollow rails like the fast track. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll have to see. The tube track's actually very quiet mounted to the foam, so we'll have to see. Like, honestly, I think we'll be fine. I'm also not really worried about noise at the moment, but if I'm running a train and trying to talk over it, it might get kind of loud. We'll have to see. A lot of modelers and classic toy trains are using the insulation board. It absorbs the sound. Yeah. That's what they definitely recommended. There's a Lionel video. I think it's like how to build a layout by Classic Toy Trains, sponsored, and they did like a time lapse. They put up a layout on, I think it's sawhorses. And they build like a what is it, a 4x8, 8x, or yeah, it's a 4x8 sheet of plywood. They set up on the sawhorse type of. Well, actually, they didn't use plywood. I'm sorry. They built a frame for a 4x8, sit it on top of sawhorses, and then they put the baseboard down. Then they add the 4-inch pink GP foam or Georgia Pacific foam, and they actually did that so they could cut down. So to build like creeks and stuff, they would cut in the insulation, build your river or creek or valley in there, and go from there, which would be really cool to do. I haven't tested that out yet, but that stuff's actually very expensive. The sheet that they used for that video probably cost them about $75 to $80. But the sky's the limit for that stuff too. Like the baseboard, baseboards, I think it was like $50 a 4x8 sheet. It's meant to soundproof rooms and stuff like that behind your drywall. So you put that up first, I believe, then you put your drywall, or you put that on the outside of your drywall. You can actually attach stuff to it like grout and things. All kinds of implications for that, or applications for that material. You know, I'm not a contractor over here, but for what they were saying, they're like, oh yeah, it's great for soundproofing rooms and for like studios and stuff. They'll put that up first and they attach foam to it. So we'll have to see. But let's see if I can get one of these trains running. I'm going to switch out the turbine engine. We'll run around one more time so I get it to work. Okay, coming around. Finally amusing that we must make the tracks as quiet as possible so we don't miss the squealing and wheel sounds. I just don't know sometimes. You know what? I get that. Trust me. It's like, oops. Here, we'll get it to smoke one last time. There you go. Yeah, it's easier to make access holes. Yeah. So like the foam, the white foam that I use now, all I need is a drill to go through it. I don't need like an extra long drill bit to access anything underneath the platform, but this foam here, you guys can see, I'll show you real quick. Yeah, it's only about 3/4 inch foam right here. You can see the seams right here. I've just kind of ignored it, you know, but I'm going to put that foam back down. I just have to peel this stuff up. Underneath the foam should be a nice canvas to start over with. Be a lot of fun. Looking forward to see the progress in the new layout. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really excited for it, and it's, if anything, it's going to be a learning experience for sure. You guys are going to be, you know, shown along the way of the progress and everything, either through videos or live streams. But like I said, next week we'll definitely have trains running. I refuse to not have trains running either up here or in, you know, in the family room or the basement. We'll definitely be running trains no matter what. It's gonna be great. That's pretty much the goal of the train layout. So I'm gonna switch out this engine, little turbine guy. May actually bring him forward so I can take it off the track. There we go. About 12 years ago, I spent a night at the National Toy Train Museum. Wow. Built the 4x8 layout sponsored by Lionel. It was 24 hours, and we didn't use no stinking soundproofing. That's great. They probably wanted to be like, just finish it, you know? That's hilarious. But yeah, like the Lionel tutorial video was very concentrated on soundproofing, but they probably want to show people how to do, I don't know, like, I don't want to call it like an upper scale layout, but more of an expensive layout to show people trains aren't that loud. But yeah, I like trains, how loud they are. And so I think it's a lot of fun. Let me take this guy off the track. We'll just switch out the engine, and I'll have to switch out the tender. Put him underneath. What do we got under here? All right, guys, this might be pushing it, but let's see if this guy can do it. Yeah. There we go. Let's see if she can pull this train. What do you guys think? Think she can do it? Let's see what we got. Let me switch direction real quick. Oh, she's doing it. Go, go, go. Yeah. 1668. She can do it. That is so cool. Tubular track sound isn't that bad sounding, but the plastic roadbed sounds terrible. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. She switched direction on me. We lock it in place. All right, we lock the E unit. Yeah, Gargrave looks great. So does Atlas. Atlas is really expensive, though. I think my first layout, my dad had Gargrave's flex strap. Yeah, I have seen that rubber road bed. That stuff's really nice. Give you guys a nice view of it coming down the track. Move the screen back a little bit. Little K4S. These are like some of my favorite engines growing up. It's a little pre-war engine. Nothing to be afraid of. Uh-oh, we're slowing down again. Freaked me out. The engine's going so fast. All right, guys, I'm going to put a different train on there. Fast Track's pretty noisy between the plastic road bed and the hollow rails. Yeah, I used Fast Track for Christmas. I remember getting yelled at as a kid. My parents were like, can't you make that train any quieter? I was like, I can put a carpet underneath, and that still didn't do anything, honestly. You pull the train back. She did pretty good, guys. Here's the last look of the 1668. It's a 262 engine. Pretty cool. These are from like the late 1930s. She did great. A little warm, but that's typical for the post-war engines. Yeah, a little warm underneath. And we'll throw another post-war on there. All right, why not? Can't get enough of that post-war stuff. All right, guys, this engine should be able to pull everything. Let's see. Give it some juice. Oops. There we go. Another K4. Why not? Yeah, this engine's pulling that train no problem. I love the post-war stuff. It's a lot of fun. And this stuff definitely stood the test of time. Check that out. Look at that smoke coming out of there. That's amazing. Nice. There you go. Nice smoke. Get the cheap whistle going. There we go. Yeah, I love the smoker in this engine. It was replaced and fixed, but this one actually works really well. Tons of smoke. Oh, yeah. Here, I'll put him on the desk. Shoo. You guys like to see any more pre-war stuff or post-war? Let me know. I've got some pre-war stuff we could run under the platform, but it's going to be a lot of fun to run. But yeah, this weekend's going to be full of trains and stuff, train shows and all that good stuff. So you guys will definitely be in for a treat. TV Tech, I know I love the post-war. Henry, what's up? How's it going? Did you ever get that Bethlehem Steel Loco running? Yeah. So it's funny. So, oh God, who is it? I can't think of the channel. RB Trains actually just bought the newer version of my Bethlehem Steel saddle tank engine, the Docksider, and it's equipped with TMCC, and it runs really great. I mean, excuse me, he did a whole review on it, and the engine's only like $250. So, but that engine has a lot of problems. The one I have is kind of messed up. We can actually run, we'll run the Berkshire. That's a lot of fun to run too. Because of the fair, you don't have school. That's pretty cool. Hey guys, I'll run the 736. We'll get that rolling. I'm going to change out the tender. We'll put a post-war tender on here. Get some classic whistle sounds for you guys. Just hold on tight 1 second. I got to grab the Berkshire. I think she's on the floor in a good place on the shelf, but we'll have to do that. But yeah, post-war stuff is really nice. I love it. Yeah, guys, I'll be right back. Give me a second. And where's the tender? Berkshire. Check that out. 736. We'll get her on the track. Pre-war is cool too. We can run a pre-war train after this if you guys want to. If you want to see like a 252, put some old pre-war cars up on the track. We'll get that rolling. Oh, that's rolling so nice. And I got my whistle tender here. One of my holy grail finds, I need to find a Lionel 12-wheel tender, and that would be like the best. Because I could run the 736 with that. It looked really cool. And this train is going to be a breeze with this engine. This engine is a beast. All right, guys. Here, I'll spin you around. This thing's going to be like, what train? There's no train behind me. But yeah, there she is. Check that out. All right, let's see what happens. She's gone. Let's make it the whistle to go. Yeah, it's nice and loud. Henry, I haven't heard of those unless it's like a Cab 1 or some type of legacy remote. Hey, Signal Man, how's it going? So we are actually taking, whoops. So what I'm going to do is actually take this layout and expand it, but we're going to do a whole new track plan because of a couple issues we've been having on the railroad of, and it's not a stupid question, it's all good. So like up top, this double back loop or the, other steam engines located up there. So this double backing loop system is causing a lot of problems. And the the other loop, the inner loop is on 031 turns. So the trains on the inner loop with the 031 are always derailing or shorting out. The trains up top aren't working right. And the only loop that has like zero problems is actually my outer loop where my 736 is right here. So I thought about it, I thought about expanding the layout a while ago, but it looks like this is the week it's going to happen. I bought rail tracks from MTH. We're going to build the garden, to a different standard, I guess. We're going to run larger trains up here. We're going to have 054 turns and enjoy it. But yeah, it's the bench work is staying. I'm just redoing the foam, like all the stuff I can describe it, and then we're going to start with new underlayment. The ZW transformers, I have one. It's a 250 watt. It's a pre-war transformer. Yeah, the ZW is the only thing I know that can run 4 trains at the same time. Tom, do you know any other transformers that could do that from the pre-war era? But yeah, guys, we'll run a couple more things. It's getting pretty late as well. I'm probably going to end the stream around 10:30. But yeah, so Signal Man. So yeah, so I'll give you guys a tour of where things are going to go. So on this side over here, where I'm at, it's my side right there. There's going to be a little bit of a bump out right here for an 054 because this is only 4 feet wide. The Type Z. Oh, there we go. And then on this side, we're going to have a loop, 054 loop in here, in this area where my hand's at. It's going to loop back around. It's going to connect itself with a switch somewhere in the center of the platform, hook up, go around the edge of the platform, come down this edge, and then where the yard's at, it's going to be, 2 feet longer. We're going to actually remove the yards. This is all, anything over here is gone. We're going to end up moving the platform back to all the way to from the edge of this table where the switch is at. Like this table is going, the other table, that one over there, that's staying, and it's going to be all the way out to about the end of the door. So like that piece of woodworking there, the trim, the layout's going to come out that far. So we're going to have a 9-foot L with a 12-foot length on the L. It's going to be really cool. And it's all going to be MTH rail tracks. And tomorrow might be the day I start destroying the layout and starting over. And I might sell the tube track. I haven't decided yet. But the tube track, it still works. It's just not for me right now. I love tube track, honestly. But I just had an opportunity of recent to buy a ton of rail tracks for like nothing at all that was used. I did a lot of cleaning. I spent an entire day scrubbing track with rubbing alcohol and distilled water to get all the glue and ballast off of the stuff. It was a nightmare. But the track looks great. It runs really smooth. I'm really excited for it. Type ZW. I believe that's 19. Well, that's gonna be post-war, I believe, like 1948 to like 56. Tom would know. He probably has the manual on one of those things too. But yeah, ZWs are great. Those are awesome transformers. Mile High with 054 curbs, you can actually run some scale articulated steam. Yep, that's in the plans. That's part of the deal. Yeah, Premier Challenger and Allegheny. Yeah, I would love an Allegheny because I have like a personal connection with the Allegheny because I've been inside of an Allegheny at the B&O Railroad Museum, and I actually have a picture. Well, actually, the video I did of the B&O, I was in the Allegheny, and I was like, man, I'd love to have one of these. MTH makes one. I think they have a Rail King that would work on 042. but I want the full scale one just because I'm a CNO fan. I love Alleghenies. They're so cool. ZW post-war Z is pre-war. Pre and post. Okay. 250-watt Type Z. Holy crap. Yeah, that's what I got back there. Those are so much fun. My layout has 054, and I was able to run the big engines on it. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Get some larger engines. I got my E7s on the shelf, and those guys look awesome on larger turns. Like on 042, they look like they're struggling, and I don't want to break those engines. I've got a J class on the shelf too. That's full scale. That deserves larger turns, and I can finally get like some scale passenger car posts to like the 736. She's a big girl. She deserves some big curves. So yeah, that's part of the plan. John Doe, if you want a real challenge, what about building something capable of running the USSR built? Oh God, 414.4. What? Oh man, those guys are crazy. ZW came in 48. That's 250 watts. That's how. Okay, so mine's. I got to look at mine. I think it's either a 250 or 275. I'm thinking my dad's. Oh, you know what? My dad's got the 250 watt. I got the 275 that I bought last Christmas. It was the transformer that saved Christmas. My transformer at my little ZW80s, which are not the best transformers, it blew up on me, and went down to the local hobby shop. I was like, "Hey, do you guys have a replacement?" And he's like, "I got this boat anchor." And it was a ZW 275 for $110. I was like, "Sold. I'll take it. I'll take it." And it's actually on the shelf right now behind me. What do you mean tube track? Yeah, I'm talking about the tube track that I use right now, Lionel. It's called Lionel O. It's great stuff, but I'm just, like I said, it was an opportunity of a lifetime to get that stuff rather than buying larger switches and in the tube stuff, and it's great. D-Tech, the Z transformers are square black bricks. Okay, I've seen a couple of those here and there. I'm sure, I think my dad's got one of those, but I don't have anything older than my ZW back on the shelf, the 275. Correcting. I think he meant to say correct. Yeah, you guys are, I'll say between David and Tom, we got a great group of Lionel post-war connoisseurs. I mean, it's great to have this knowledge in the channel. You guys are always so much fun to talk to as well with when it comes to older stuff. I know I was going to say Tom probably has the boxes, the instructions, the accessory, everything that came with the accessories. It's so cool. Got one. Oh, wow. Okay. Just need to get time. Yeah, we got time. You're talking about your layout. I'm sorry, that comment just popped up. Thank you, YouTube. When I build my layout, I'm using Gargraves and Ross. I've got a massive stockpile of NOS Gargraves ready to go. Yeah, Gargraves is so much fun. I actually thought about doing the layout in Flex Track, make up my own turns, make up my own layout, but it's where I'm at right now. It's really hard to find Gargraves unless you order it. Same with Atlas. There's not a whole lot of Atlas people. Like I can go on Toy Train, or is it no? ModelTrainStuff.com, which is MB Klein. I can go on their website, order a ton of Atlas, and they're probably the cheapest supplier, mega supplier in the area. But like I said, the Real Track stuff just came about through just coincidence. It was like, hey, do you have any of this track? He's like, no, but I got this. And it worked out really well. Honestly, I would have saved up and gotten the either Gargraves or Scale Tracks, but Scale Tracks is even harder to find. Um, you know, I had one guy trying to sell me Super O Track about a year ago, and I just didn't want to deal with it. I was like, nah. Love the post-war stuff. Yeah, you guys are so much fun too. Like, it's funny. So, like, we went to the Kutztown show. The first one, David from DB Tech bought a 2025, and then I went to a Kutztown train show. The following show, I think it was August. Yeah, it was August, and I ended up buying a 2026. And it's so much fun because I'm like, we're buying all these old engines for cheap because I don't know. It's just how it works out, I guess. Actually, wait, did I buy? Oh no, I bought a 2025. I bought the other 2025. I bought the other 2026 at the first Kutztown show from the same guy he bought his 2025 from. So I ended up buying another 2025 at the last Kutztown show for like 40. It was either 35 or $40. For some reason, I find a lot of it pre-owned, but not used. No idea why. Yeah, some guys stockpile. Some guys just do that. Like they'll stockpile their train stuff or have like a surplus saying like, "Oh, one day I'll build this, or one day I'll build this here," and they never use it. And like the collection I received a while ago, that guy probably had intentions of selling it at train shows, but he never got the chance to, or it just didn't happen, or he was hoarding the stuff. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but that is a possibility. But some of it was like in boxes. It was all MPC stuff. And I was like, why would you hold on to this? Just run it. A lot of the MPC stuff he had was brand new out of the box. Nick, how much will you sell your old track for? I'm not exactly sure. I also have to ask. I have to ask a family member if they want it first, but we'll have to see. Tom's Trains. What'd the comment go? Oh, get started on our. Oh yeah, we'd love to see your building. Find a few minutes each day. Yeah, you can do it. It just takes forever, and it's how the hobby is. Actually got a free ZW the other day. Oh wow, she's a parts unit. I've got one needing some heavy repairs. Oh sweet. Yeah, 275 watts. Those are so much fun. You can do a lot of damage with those. Next crossing, I have a PS1 Rail King Allegheny I'll be willing to part with. It's not scale, but at least it's an Allegheny. It's tempting to buy, like it really is, but I've got to check my finances right now. I've got to get this layout going first. Do you nail the track down or use screws? I found using a number 4 screw works good. I end up using screws for the track and stuff because I use nails, but just like the vibration of hammering down nails and stuff. I've always used screws, but I have seen layouts use nails. I think, you know what? The only layout I ever used nails on was my N scale layout, like the little baby pins with a like a brad hammer, and we had to like tap them in so soft or the nails would like bend. Such a pain. I should have just glued that track down. Oh, is Henry heading out? Have a good night, Henry. Thank you so much for being here. Time is at 10:24. Guys, we're gonna run a couple more loops around with the 2 post-war engines now. Just to no gauge, I've probably got 300 operational engines. Someday I need to show off the collection. Oh, jeez. I was gonna say that's not a problem. It's all good. Number 4 Phillips, not slotted. Yeah, I'm gonna run these 2 trains real quick. Oh, he blew up the motor. Ooh. Oh, no. Might have shorted out or something. Yeah, we'll get these run around one last time, and then we're going to have to call it because it's almost 10:30. I got to go to work tomorrow really early. It's been a rough day, rough morning. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day. We'll have to see. But let's see. Turn you guys around. Get these old post-war engines spinning for the last time on this layout, guys. So sad. Get the whistle going. Let's see. As I say, it's probably going to go in reverse. There we go. Glad I made it for the last run. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Slagcat, thank you so much for being here. Have a great night. Have a great week. Glad I made it for the last run. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Extremely out there to listen to do tomorrow. Yeah. I need some rest and a box of Kleenexes. All right, guys, let's get this other train up here running. Hey, White Wall Wheels, how's it going? Keep the videos up the layout, of course. Yeah, I'm so glad I was able to document everything on YouTube. Hey, Radar, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great week. Hey, Brian, thank you so much for stopping by as well. Hey, Malahai, thank you so much. Hey, Whitewall. So the new rundown, it's going to be a 12-foot with a 9-foot extension on the bottom side. Well, actually, it's a 5-foot now, and it's going to be made of NTH rail tracks. We're going to have a single train to start, and then after that, we'll expand to upper loops and things like that. Hey, Edward, thank you so much. Yeah, these guys run great. And to answer Roywall's question, we're running a 736 on the bottom, which is a Berkshire from Lionel, 1950. I think it's a 1954, 1955. And then up top is a 2026 from I think 1947 or 49. It's pretty old. Yeah, they run just like brand new. Even get them to go nice and slow. Oh, Jay, what's up, man? Yeah, we're actually keeping the layout up in the attic. It's going to be just a little bit larger with all new track and scenery. Yeah, we're keeping the layout up in the attic. I thought about it and measured everything out, but yep, there's just be more space to run larger trains. Yeah, that's the goal. We're gonna run. Eventually, I'm gonna get some larger engines up here, like possibly like a big boy Allegheny S1, T1, like a scale Reading T1 would be pretty cool too. That's also on my list. Yeah, it's going to be the basically the same bench work, just more larger turns and less trains running at the same time. Look at the bright side. No more burning up in the attic. Yeah, I'm actually gonna probably get an air conditioner up here eventually. It's part of the plan. Yeah, I like the tube track too. Honestly, it brings me back to my my early years in the hobby. Oops. There we go. And the good thing is I'm actually doing this construction in the beginning of fall, so it won't be too hot up here. Like right now, it feels great upstairs. There you go. Yeah, the old track's great. right, guys, let me bring her in the station. Whole lot of smoke. Oops, you gotta do a couple more puffs of smoke. There we go. Yeah, Jay, thank you so much for stopping in, man. Have a safe trip out there. And yeah, it's going to be crazy. Tomorrow's demolition day after work. So it's going to be a whole new day out here. We'll see how well it goes. Oh. Let me spin this around. Weird angle in the camera so I can get that weird. There we go. Whoa, really low. There we go. But yeah, guys, I'm going to call the stream too. It's after 10:30, and tomorrow's a new day. So, oh God, video of the destruction of the layout. I might do like a beginning and end. I wish I could do a time lapse, but you guys might see me use some like unorthodox tools or methods of destroying the layout. And I don't know if I'll have enough memory and stuff on my camera to do that, but you guys will definitely see a lot of videos of the destruction. Maybe not a time lapse, but something like that. So just stay tuned. You guys will have fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It's been a great stream. A little emotional, but honestly, you know, I'm more excited for the new layout than disappointed, because, you know, if I was completely happy with this layout, I wouldn't be taking it apart. And like I said, the main couple reasons of why I wanted to restart the layout was, first off, my turn radius. I only have 042. I want to run larger engines. Second thing, those switches up top are just really annoying with the double backing switch. They're very inefficient, and if I'm not running like an older engine that draws the amperage that it needs to flip the solenoid, it flips, which I know you can fix it by hooking up the track to accessory power, but I didn't feel like doing that. But yeah, guys, so, and I was going to say the third reason too is just a larger layout will be a lot more fun. Expanding a little bit up here, playing around some larger engines will be definitely worth it. And yeah, it's going to be great. And I also want to concentrate on modeling, well, not like super modeling, because I want to keep some of the older accessories and things, make like that hybrid layout that I've always been after. But I'd like to model areas that I've actually explored in person, maybe like little things, little hints here and there, and capture the experiences that I've had out in railroads, maybe through like scenes, maybe some cars, things like that. I think that'd be a lot more fun than just putting up a layout that has issues, and I know it has issues and all that. So yeah, it'll be fun. You guys will be along for the ride, and thank you all so much. We're almost at 700 subscribers. So you guys have been so great, and it's been so much fun doing this channel and talking with you guys, hanging out every Monday night at 8 p.m., almost 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Most of the time we like to start at 8 p.m., but a lot of technical difficulties. So, but hopefully everyone has a great week. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free to message us on the Facebook, the Nick's Crossing Facebook page. Just Google, look up Nick's Crossing. They'll come up on Facebook. Send us a message. If you even just want to say hi, talk trains, send us messages on that Facebook page. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. But yeah, everyone in the stream, we have 10 people right now, but everyone else watching the replay, anyone new to the channel watching, thank you guys so much for your support, and it's been so much fun. So tomorrow's going to be a great day. Everyone's saying good night. Jamie, oh God, the cutting of the fingers. No. Gus, glad to be here. Yeah, same here. Henry, see you all next week. David, I have accessories for you. Yeah, that'll be great. I have to see if enough. I'll have to find out what it is to see if I have enough room for it. Thank you guys so much. Whitewall, good night. Tom, I'll see ya. DB Tech, great live. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'll see ya. Until next time, you guys know the word, railroading. Have a great week. I'll see you out there. Bye.